So there's treasure in the hull and everyone died.
Uh,
I kind of feel like we should just leave it there.
does anybody know mending? Question.
What's mending?
Mending, it's a spell.
No, I don't know any spells, dude. I don't know why you keep asking me if I know spells. I don't know.
You, anyone?
So,
I'm going to detect magic in the area. Take some time and ritual that out.
There is some magic
Ooh.
in the hull, like down, like
Go. Right.
Well, Vernon, I have a new spell I've always wanted to try. Why don't you go down there and find out what's happening?
What's the spell?
Word of recall.
Hmm?
Not really, of course. Heal.
Oh.
So go get your teeth kicked in, and I'll make them grow back. It'll be fine.
Is this about the flying thing?
something about getting teeth kicked in.
This might be about the flying thing, yes.
I'm gonna go down and check it out.
I didn't know that it would go this
There's
badly.
potential for combat. I'm going.
The last time I flew, I had a nice drink, sat beside me, and then I went to a beach. It was lovely.
Are you gonna follow? Are you scared? Come on now, we have to conquer our fears.
I just want to be clear. I feel like we should all be going, don't you think? Just send
all right. So Throck's heading down the stairs.
The Throck's going. Now I'll go. Yeah. Wasn't scared.
There are chests overflowing
Okay, so they're not closed.
with gold and give me a second. Gold and gems.
Outrageous.
Okay. And you said there was magic down here.
Yes.
Is it on the treasure? Because it sounds like it's cursed treasure or something.
Hold on. Give me a second.
I don't want to get like one of those Pirates of the Caribbean sort of things.
Actually, that
Never heard of them.
cool.
Sorry, it's an old story that
About a
my
fantasy
parents
world
used
called
to
the
tell me
Caribbean.
about. There's a little cove off of Zubasu that they call. There's pirates there. There's
The
terrible
story,
quests.
the story with the monkey.
Yeah, the one with the monkey.
Never heard of it.
Moving on.
Oh, the story with the monkey? Yeah, never heard of it.
Oh my gosh, it's like pouring down rain. Hello.
That's a good point. I should see if that fire truck was honking because it's sliding all the fuck over everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it?
We have a white layer of ice instead of a road outside.
Ugh.
There's someone walking down the road right now, and he's not leaving footsteps.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry for the distraction. Moving on.
No, it's alright.
Yes. I don't have identify or anything, but I could look at it with my knowledge of the arcane.
Yeah,
Be like,
I was
this
able
is-
to determine what the flame tongue was by looking at it last time, and you couldn't.
Yep.
I don't trust your arcane.
I'm just going to look at it, be like, what's going on here? Not very great.
I'm just trying to figure out a couple things.
Okay.
Legendary exalted status weapon. No. Oh, I got the Tal'Darai campaign setting book.
Nice.
Oh,
Good book. Like it.
and I saw one of the feats, and I immediately thought of Aera because it's called Rapid Drinker.
Yes. You can drink
Okay.
a a potion
drink
and a swift action instead of a full round action.
bonus instead of full
bonus,
action, and you
Is-
have you're immune to or advantage against like unknown liquid effects.
Is there another one called Wrath of the Small by chance?
No,
Wrath of the Small is for goblins only. Fury
What's
of
it-
the Small. Sorry,
Fury
Fury
of the
of the
Small.
Small is
What's
for
that
goblins
from?
only. It's for goblins only. It's from Xanathar's, but it's for
Oh, is it?
goblins only. Yeah.
Okay.
oh, that's one of those racial feats.
Yep. Fury of the Small. It lets you once every short or long rest do a number of points of damage equal to your level to an enemy you hit with an attack.
An extra
And
20.
as long
20
as long as they're a size category larger than you or more.
That was adorable.
It was good. Right. So we
Think,
are.
I'm just picturing the scene of from Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where Groot takes on that dude out of revenge.
Yeah.
My dogs are playing tug of war with a broken tug toy. I can hear it. Listen.
Bless you.
Thank you. Mm.
I'm not liking anything that it's giving me.
Hopefully that means they're bad items. And you're not liking that it's giving us another +3 glaive with a haft of shielding on the 4th session.
So, if you think that's bad, there's some worse things that I know of that I've come to knowledge about recently.
That my haft was a holy weapon? Yeah. I know.
No. I've been doing Arranis stuff with Mike.
Yep.
I can't tell you anything because Arranis hasn't decided to tell anybody yet.
Yep. So,
Arranis is only a quarter elf. I knew it.
12,000 gold pieces.
Woo!
Nice.
Arranis is Vernon's father.
9,000 platinum.
Yeah, but is it like cursed platinum?
Wait, hold on. I gotta actually triple check that to make sure that that's.
I'm fine.
This
No,
is like
that's fine.
cursed
No, wait,
platinum.
no, my bad. It's not 9,000. It's 900.
I'm fine with 9,000.
So my detect magic should be able to tell you if it's cursed or if there's magic on it.
You find 10 gems.
He's not saying no.
He's not saying yes.
It doesn't
touching
seem to be
that.
cursed. None of the money has any kind of magical doohickeys on it.
So none of the money. Oh, so none of the money has any of the curse on it.
But what about the gems?
What about the chest? What about the room?
So there's 2 pieces of aquamarine, 2 blue spinels, 2 paradots, a piece of alexandrite, a topaz, and 2 black pearls.
Those are the cursed ones.
You said 2 aquamarine, 2 spinel, 2 alexandrite, a topaz, what, and 2 black pearls?
Basically, there's 10 gems. It's like
yeah, I was just trying to.
yeah,
Mark
1
them down.
alexandrite, 2 aquamarine, 2 black pearl, 2 blue spinel, 2 peridot, and a topaz.
That's what it was.
How do we identify their worth without identify?
Intelligent being. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like Jesus Christ, I'm trying to remember. It's I want to say like investigation or something like that. Basically, it used to be a.
They're shiny.
It's considered shiny. They're worth a good amount, probably. Definitely worth a good amount of shiny.
Wow. God.
And you can advantage with that because gems.
Fuck! Do I get super advantage?
No, but you're definitely thinking it's worth Oh, Vernon.
I've read books about pirates. and
Yeah,
such.
yes,
How
you
much
have.
do think
You know,
they're
examining
worth?
these are probably worth about 500 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
And then you find 2 more things. One of the skeletons was draped over one of the
Chest.
was kind of like draped over one of the chests, and it was in its hand. It was clutching
A what?
Who's got a what?
A wand.
a wand.
A wand.
Mm.
Magic missiles.
A wand to remove curse.
But not on the wand itself. Never on the wand itself.
I don't have identify, by the way.
Oh. Neat.
You can try an Arcana.
I'll try Arcana. Oh,
I got it. It'll be okay.
It is a wand of magic missile.
Yeah. Hey.
Called it.
And you also
And
find
Salvador did.
another skeleton was clutching a figurine.
Mm.
There's definitely some magic coming off of it.
Yeah, there's definitely some magic there.
Yep, there's magic there.
That's more like it.
Is it a figurine made of stone?
No, it's made of bronze.
Mm.
It's in the shape of a griffin.
Yeah, it's made of bronze.
Is it perhaps a bronze griffin?
Yes, but you don't know the activate. You don't know the command word.
I didn't actually realize that was an item, so.
Yeah, it's a figurine of power. And finally, as you're searching through, you eventually find what appears to be 2 what used to be coffins.
Open them up.
Okay.
Do we want it? Do are you sure you don't just want to let the dead lie?
Since we've been here and I've been like, okay, is anything cursed? No, doesn't seem like anything's cursed. I'm taking one of the black pearls.
You know,
Okay. So on the one on the right, it has written. It's got Draconic written on it, and the one on the left has Elven on it.
Oh, what does it say? I can't read either of them.
Oh, I can read both.
The one on the Draconic says something along the lines of "Our champion, our savior, who has fallen to Tiamat, shall once again shall be returned to Bahamut to return his scale."
Oh.
And one in Elvish says, "He who has sung us through so many a harsh storm could not quell the storm that brought us here."
Oh. So this is the guy, the Dragonborn who had Bahamut's scale. And
You got to open up the coffins.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my!
No, pull the.
What?
No,
Era's
open the
gonna
one
like
that's in
step.
Draconic.
Era's gonna take like 2
So which
full
one are you
steps
opening
back.
first?
Draconic.
Yeah,
Okay, Draconic. You see there is a Dragonborn skeleton.
Mhm.
A longsword and a shield. But it doesn't look like a traditional shield. It looks like a giant dragon scale.
7.
Oh,
I'm not gonna touch anything
Yep,
other
yep.
than the lid.
I'm not touching anything.
I'm gonna have 7 reach.
So
and
7
pick up the scale.
takes it and as he kind of slides it on, and it seems to fit like perfectly onto his arm.
Hey.
And
now-
all of a sudden, so he's going to start attuning into it, and I will tell you what happens at the end of the attuning. So
I was
the
gonna say-
other coffin,
Just take the blade and just go.
Okay, I'll be right back.
there's a person, based on the slender bones, you can tell that this person was probably elvish.
Mhm.
and clutched across his breast, clutched across its breast, appears to be some kind of harp.
Oh. Mm.
We should get this to Arranis.
I'm going to take the harp.
I know. Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Da,
You
da,
have
da,
discovered
da, 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 da,
So
the Anstreth harp.
da, da,
it's the
dun, dun,
Anstreth
dun,
harp,
da,
really.
da, dun, dun, dun.
it's not the Oldham harp.
Man,
It is
I
not the
wish
Oldham harp.
Arranis was here. I really, really do.
I wish Arranis was here too.
You never even met him.
So, do you guys know
But
where
that
you
would
are
mean
yet?
that would mean I'm home.
what?
So yeah, are we on this little island over here then?
Yeah,
Ding.
because that's where Arranis had the dream that
Mm.
he had a dream where a shield in the shape of a dragon scale and an instrument went down into exactly this.
Hey,
Oh.
we have located ourselves on the map. Hey, well, we're no longer lost. We are very far from where we meant to go.
Well, we as players know. We as characters have no fucking clue.
I'm like plucking.
Oh, I thought we would have had that marked on our map. Like the dragon scale's right here.
I'm plucking at the harp. Does it sound really nice?
Bing,
It
bing,
sounds nice.
bing, bing,
And then you pluck it one more time, and
bing.
it's this piercing. I love this. I literally keep opening up to the exact page I need.
Yeah.
Say
It's this,
goodbye to your ears.
yeah, this weird piercing noise.
Ow! Stop it.
But only you hear it.
Oh. Okay. Only Vernon hears it.
Take 7 psychic damage.
Oh!
Oh no. Oh no, what I miss?
Oh, Vernon was plucking at the harp and he hurt himself.
This is why I stopped my bardic training. Oh god.
Ethan, did you hurt yourself playing the harp?
Oh my.
Oh, you poor baby.
ears.
That's how you sound all the time to us.
Well, me.
Him.
Does anybody have open attunement?
I have.
I think Veit does.
Laser.
I wanna
laser
know
defense,
what this
skill-
sword
No, I
is.
don't.
I want to know what this longsword is.
The longsword that the
that was
elf
in with
person was
the-
holding.
No, that the Dragonborn had in with the shield.
Oh.
Is that also? That's also magical.
It's not.
Okay.
Wait,
It's like pockmarked. It seems to be rusted.
Okay. No, I don't have any open attunements.
It's. The
So
Iron Sword of
we
Age.
found a harp. We found a giant dragon scale. What was the wand of magic missile and the bronze broken figure's power?
Mhm.
Was there any other magical items down here that we uncovered from the coffins?
Nope, that's
Okay,
about it.
Just making sure.
Neat.
All
now that
right.
we finished grave robbing.
So the harp's definitely magical.
We're gonna say something tells me that this is something that Arranis has been searching his entire life for.
Yeah.
So,
we're gonna put that right in the bag
as
for safekeeping.
So as 7 finishes his attunement, hold on. Yeah, he's going to get rid of his other. He's going to get rid of his +1 shield.
Can put that in the bag.
A +1 shield, you say?
Oh,
Does it require attunements?
I don't believe so.
Nope, it's just a shield
there you go, boy.
with a.
+1.
Oh.
That's a 21 AC.
But I could have a 21 AC.
Vernon,
And
just
you
test
can
mirror
defend
image.
yourself.
You're right.
All right, let's
What?
see what he has because I know he has.
I did
So
make
three.
you do the flying part. So then fine, take the shit.
If you go down, I can slap you outside the head of life. If I go down, everybody dies.
He can slap you upside the head with fly, and we can have a floating corpse.
Challenge accepted.
If you desecrate my body in such a way, I hope that
It
the
would
Lord
have
does
to be
more-
willing. I don't think a dead person can willingly fly.
Nah, I just thought it'd be hilarious.
Unless it's in his last will and testament, I allow Vernon to cast fly on me.
So he actually has 2 items attuned, and this is going to require 2 attunement slots at first. So-
What's he got?
So he has the Periapt, he has the Sunblade, and the Periaptive Wound Closure.
I think he'd rather have the Sunblade attuned.
Yeah, I would think
Something
so
just-
too. I'm gonna text him.
Something tells me.
Period of wound closure, you say?
No,
Give it to Vernon!
he bought that.
No, I've
Hold on to it if he wants it.
I've already got all my things.
Talking about grave robbing. He's still warm.
I will clarify. I also have a problem with regular person robbing.
Oh, that's not what I think it is. I thought it was the one that gives you the 19 Constitution.
That is
Nope, that's
periodic
me.
health.
That's my amulet of health. It bolsters my self-confidence.
Yeah.
Throkk
He's-
needed so much help with that to begin with.
Makes
Yeah.
you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, if I didn't have that, my AC would be at a 14.
Oof. Ah. I got these dice. They're frost looking. They're very pretty. They're from Chessex. I recommend them. I just like the way the light shines through them.
Oh, I'm running session 2 of my in-person campaign tomorrow.
Neat.
And
Oh my gosh, good luck.
beforehand, because it was like holiday season, got a crazy deal on Amazon for dice, and they look great. Like,
Cool. Yeah, you can kind of see that it looks a little frosted. You can see how it like
Let me
changes
find
a
the
little bit at the edges and stuff, but it doesn't show up very well in the light. They're actually like a very nice I believe that in the thing it actually said they were like Caribbean blue, so it's very fitting for this particular setting. Oh, shoot.
Zeus's response, holy shit. just holy shit.
Nice. Hey, kitty cat. Come here.
yeah, I just got like 5 set of dice for like $5.
Sweet. Hey, kitty.
So,
You want to smell the dice?
do we get to know what this wonderful, hopefully
Hey.
wonderful shield does?
She just
Yes,
bit
give me a
my
second.
hand.
Go on, buddy. Go on up.
She's real cute.
Oh. No,
She's
go
a
on
good
up, buddy.
baby.
Up.
Sweetheart.
So he's gonna keep the Sunblade.
What are you blinking about?
Surprised.
So
What's
I'm
that?
going to
Do you
also
change
take
the
away the
sunlight
+1
against
shield.
the sun? Well, he says.
Veit was going to use that.
Yeah. And Veit, you have it now.
Hey, kitty.
Hooray! I've already just.
Done it.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
So the shield acts as a shield of guard,
Ooh. Spellguard.
Nice.
but as he slides it on, and it seems to be reacting with the scales on the bracelet, and all of a sudden the shield is shink right down the middle, and it's got half of it looks bronze, the other half looks copper.
Oh!
So now he has. Not only does he have resistance to fire, he now has a
What?
He knows what?
resistance to acid.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. That's neat. Neat.
Too bad there's a big ass fire dragon that's gonna kill everyone else. Then you still take half damage. Neat.
Autumn.
I'm just filling in.
Okay, stop it.
I'm filling in.
She's scratching. She's trying to get me to come out and give her treats. I needed to tell her to stop it.
I'm filling Zeus in.
Oh yeah.
Also, this is what my cat has been up to recently.
I can't tell if it's there willingly or if it's like in the timeout box.
It hopped in. She hopped in. She was very
Like-
excited.
She loves that box.
She loves it. Yeah.
Oh, kitty.
See, if I had a cat,
Oh.
if I had a cat right now, the cat would hate me because I just got rid of like a dozen boxes in my apartment.
Oh, Jesus.
Stove, what are you whining about?
Most of my cats seem to like hate boxes.
Wow. Autumn loves boxes, and she always has. I have lots of pictures of my kitty in boxes. Yeah, I got her to look up at me by rubbing my hand along the outside of the box, which got her to like big eyes at it, and so that's why she looks like kind of intense. I just really like that it
So I'm
shows her
just gonna put in
her mane gets really big in the winter, and so this is like the full extent of her floofy winter mane.
Yeah.
Come on up. Lay down.
Hey, baby.
She's so fluffy. She's a fluffy cat.
Okay.
Lay down, dude.
Harp.
Ding, ding.
Vernon has learned nothing.
Stove. Come on, dude.
So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's everything I have for you tonight.
Oh, okay. So we washed up on shore. We found a bunch of loot, and now we are marooned.
No.
Excellent.
Harp. Not loot.
Well, I can run you through this. Getting the fuck off this island.
Ah!
Well, yeah.
I want to find the highest point on this island.
Veit's gonna have flashbacks whenever he gets near a water or a river or a glass of water.
Or the sky.
You
Or a raindrop.
Veit, your magical sight allows you to see there's a couple of there's some weird magic residue at the center of the island.
Ooh.
I have bad news. We got shit. We actual shit to do.
Oh.
That's good news.
Time to go figure it out.
Did we
I don't
split
want
up
to
the money
figure
yet?
it out.
Oh no,
What's
I'm
the division
reminded
of
of
the money?
home.
Let's see, 2,000 apiece for gold.
So you make your way towards the center of the island, just kind of hacking away through jungle and leaves and sticks and branches and shit. And eventually you come upon what appears to be a circle with all sorts of arcane runes. It's a big stone circle
Ooh.
with all sorts of arcane runes carved into it.
Ooh.
Nido? Vernon, Zed, can either of you read this?
Let me make an Arcana check. See if I can figure out anything.
Do these runes look like any specific language, or is it just arcane?
It's just Arcana. Maybe it's Draconic, kind of ish.
Would Seven have any ability to roll this with
He
any extra
is like
advantage?
sparsing through. It's like Spanglish, essentially, version of Draconic.
Yeah.
Like it's Elven Draconic, kind of smushed together.
I mean, I speak both Elven and Draconic.
So yeah, I would give you an advantage on that.
Okay. Second time for the advantage.
Oh, that's
First
sad.
time for the advantage.
Sad
All right,
advantage.
you guys gotta like sitting here, like racking your brain about it, and you get kind of draw the idea that there's probably two things. It's either some kind of transmutation circle, like, or a circle of power meant to contain or keep something out, like either out or in, or it is a teleportation circle.
Okay, so this will either take us somewhere else, or it'll completely F all of us up.
How do you say teleport in Draconic?
You're not sure.
No, Vernon speaks it.
It's something like that.
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
Well played. Well played.
Throkk, what if we stood in the middle of it and said, like, teleport? That's the only activation word I can think of. If it is a teleport.
Yeah, I'll stand in the middle and I'll say teleport because I will be a guinea pig.
All right, you're gone.
Oh shit, now we need to go rescue Vernon from wherever he went to.
I go in and I copy him saying teleport in Draconic as best I can.
I do as well.
You go as well. Wait, Vernon, did you say it in Draconic or Common?
I said it in Draconic.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll diagonally.
All right, hold on.
The heck
I was on the impression you said it in Common. So when you say it in Draconic, it and you pop right back where you were.
Oh. Okay.
Try saying it.
So
I'll say I say it in common then.
You disappear.
Now I run in and say it in common.
Okay. Disappear.
Same.
Do I see Vernon?
Disappear.
And this is how the party died.
Yep. Not with a bang, but
it's been a long day. Like,
At that
been
point,
watching
Seven
Lee
looks
get up onto the
behind
platform and say the word.
Is that everyone?
Seven's the last one. He just looks around, looks at his shield with a big, big smile on his face. Teleport.
Teleport. So. You just all pile on top of each other,
All on top of
staring
Vernon.
at a very confused and a little bit miffed Arranis, because you just appeared in the middle of his office.
Hello.
Buddy! Aera gets up and hugs him.
I know. We haven't been on best of
We just had the
terms.
most crazy adventure.
I brought you something. It's a
Hey,
harp.
Deadeye! Who are these people?
It's a harp.
Don't-
Maria's just kind of staring at you guys.
We're your
So?
cool relatives.
Bygones be bygones. Vernon, my bestest friend, he brought me this harp.
So, temporarily ignoring Vernon for just a quick moment, Maria, why don't you go down and go get us some ice cream from that shop you like? And I toss her a couple of coins.
Get me the bourbon flavor.
She just nods her head and then just backs away and slowly closes the door.
What do you mean she doesn't remember me? She was at my wedding.
They were she was at the wedding with them. She knows who they are.
Give me the bourbon.
There's no way I haven't told her about them.
They look very different from when she met them at the wedding, though.
We look like drowned rats.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Like-
That's fair.
But yeah,
Like, Mavarax's half of his face is, like, burnt. Like, they don't look...
Throkk
That's
no
fair.
longer has the eye on his back. Boy, do we have a story for you.
So, okay, now where was we? Oh, now this I am most interested in. What was that? What was that again? Bygones. Yes, bygones.
yes. Hop?
The Anstrith harp.
Yes.
Thought it was Olam's harp.
It hurt my ears when I plucked it.
Is it not a bard?
So you're saying that I shouldn't do this, and I play a few tunes to no horrible effect?
I'm just saying it hurt my ears when I plucked it. Here, have it.
You, in the future, it would be wise not to play with magical instruments.
Do I strike you as someone who's wise?
No.
No,
Because-
that's why I'm telling you.
It's okay. I'll remember for him.
Thank you.
There
Well
are recorded instruments. There are recorded instances of people accidentally getting killed.
On second thought, Vernon, would you like to play this harp a little bit more?
I have a few more in the back room.
Oh, Arranis, look.
I think I'm
I
fine.
show him the horns for the first time.
You arrived at quite an interesting time. I do have news.
Okay, yeah. Big question. So we shipwrecked on that island that had the Muhammad scale on it, and then we hopped into a teleportation circle that brought us here. How did that happen?
We said teleport.
Well, yeah, but
Like I suggested.
Wait,
I saved us.
Arranis, we
Is there? There's not a teleportation circle.
Not in your office?
No. It doesn't
Mike?
make any sense.
It doesn't, does it?
I
just-
blame
Son.
Albadan if you're here.
But
Get out
not
here
when
right
you.
now.
Well, actually, when you guys look down, the wooden floor now has like these like scorched sigils in it
Oh man, it's like
That,
when you
like,
use the
go-
Bifrost.
that go through, like that go through. Like it's
Oh.
there's like holes in the floor.
I
You know,
I have. So, will you be staying a week?
You know, we have.
I mean, I
like,
should check up on Mika and Grace. I've been staying in touch, but I haven't seen them.
We have like several thousand gold that we can use to help you repair this floor. Sorry.
That's not going to be the problem. The problem is going to be I probably am going to need a new office, and I'm probably going to need several armed guards.
Oh shit! Is that what that means?
If there is a
This place isn't
Old-
secure.
if there is an old deteriorated teleportation circle in this room, then that means anyone who has the sigil coordinates
Right, this place
can
isn't
use
secure.
it.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, lucky that we found out about it rather than anybody who is going to slit your throat.
This place, this place isn't secure.
No,
This place is not secure.
no, we should go.
And I just take off down the hall,
Wait, Arranis! Aera takes off after him.
and I go to the sword.
Okay,
The sword.
you grab the sword.
Sword's there.
Yep, it's there.
It's still the sword. It's not a fake.
It's still the sword.
Okay. So, how about dinner?
Right, I am fat.
Are we in like your office at the school in Rivers Keep, or are we at your office in Old
No,
Rivers Keep?
You're at the old. You're at the Rivers, old Rivers Keep.
Yeah.
In the castle.
Wind River Castle.
Well, I do like what you've done with the place. It's nice.
Oh, Arranis, do you have a crest for your security? Because I still need that crest.
What?
You mentioned forever ago you were going to design a crest for us as your private guard.
I've had.
Oh,
It's been.
and Mavarax. Oh, yes. Here. He hands you a scale from the Copper Dragon.
Amazing. You shall have to tell me the tale over dinner. And I slip it into place.
Maria comes back and she's got, like, I'm not sure how to describe, like, she's got, like, various, like, a bucket of ice cream, essentially.
Mm.
What flavor?
Why don't you go tell the cooks we're going to be expecting guests?
Okay.
You're
And
gonna
she
hear
scurries
real life.
off.
You're gonna hear real life adventuring stories.
Tell them to bring the good wine.
Her
Oh,
eyes get, like, really big and she scurries off to go tell the cooks.
we'll be saving the wine for after dinner.
I already told her. Sorry.
No, because we're going to want to tell the story share stories discreetly with just us, and both of us are going to need to have a lot of drink.
Yeah.
Alright,
Let's
so dinner is served. It's wild
Delicious.
boar and pheasant roasted. Various roasted vegetables as well.
That sounds good.
Mm.
And of course lots of mead and wine. And
Vernon is
ale.
going to be exuberantly regaling Arranis with all of the stories of what we've been doing, and like going, "Oh, you wouldn't believe it! It was incredible!" And then the eye opened up under the ground, and Throkk was great. Throkk, you were great.
He was.
And then as he's telling these stories, I lean into Arranis. Please tell me you're coming back. He doesn't tell stories as well as you. Yes, I was great. Yes, I was.
So great.
And then we were
And Maria is
flying
just,
after
like,
the dragon invisible.
Maria is like just entranced by these stories. She physically, like, she can't find her mouth. She's like trying to eat, and she's just
And then the boat was falling, and Pelor shot down. There was a thing of light, sunlight, and it just pierced the red dragon, and blood was flying everywhere. And we crushed, and I rushed over to cast Fly on Mavarax and Throkk, and we grabbed the others, and the boat came. It was wonderful.
Yes.
How long of a trip would it take me to go to River's Keep from the castle here?
It's about a day's ride, I think.
You can run and take 5 points of exhaustion again.
Yes, 5 more points of exhaustion, please. No.
Yeah.
Throkk, I wouldn't bother. I've already sent a messenger. I'll be here in a few days.
I'd rather see them tomorrow.
You want to go out on the road and meet them there? Meet them in
Well,
the middle.
they'll be coming by wagon.
Road.
I can fly. See where they are. You can meet them in the road if you really want. I get it.
Nope.
And I'll
We
see
have-
your family sucks.
We need
Okay.
you. We need you here. I need you.
Okay,
I need you here.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Okay.
happened to notice that you disappeared really. Did when out of game? Did you when you said the sword? Did you have to leave the room to go check on the sword, or was the sword in the room?
Yeah, and I went to a fairly secure area.
You disappeared for a split second. Was that just to check on the instruments? Because I would have thought that you'd have those on you.
No, you're correct that I keep them near me at the very least. This
Yeah.
is something different.
I like different.
Now it's a bit
Speaking
smaller.
of different, do you like my paltry?
They're great.
I do like the pauldrons. Maria, you can't be here for this part.
Sorry, kiddo.
okay. I'll I'll go practice my vocal lessons
Yeah!
with the Lady Scarlet.
You should
I'll
sing
go
for us
s-
later. I bet you're great.
And your cousin Mika will be here in a couple of days.
She's so cute. Arranis, she's so cute. I
Be
usually
careful.
think mammals are weird looking, but she's so cute.
Be careful. If you hear her, she hears you call her that, she'll challenge you to a duel.
Also good. Also,
She's got a little fighter in her.
also good. I would expect nothing less of Arranis' daughter.
That's the red rum in her. What?
So this used to be Richter's Holy Avenger.
Yeah.
Used to be?
Wait. Used to be?
What happened to Richter?
Richter is seeing help for the moment.
What is that a euphemism for?
I don't think it's a euphemism.
So-
The bard is a euphemism.
The greatsword that was the Holy Avenger that he wielded came with a package. Some sort of curse.
Oh shit! We've been looking all over for cursed weapons here and we gave Richter one! Oh, balls!
Oh, it gets better. After,
Imagine if we gave that to the king.
yeah.
We almost gave it to the king.
I wouldn't say almost.
So, I'm not going to use this opportunity to tell you I told you so. But the situation is too dire.
So,
We purified it, and it's been sitting away from everyone for the time being.
Okay.
This is the... what was it called again?
This is Valor's Edge.
This is Valor's Edge.
Rusty Blackhand's Valor's Edge. That Valor's Edge.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah. This is...
the Valor's Edge
I
that was
hate
taken
this.
from the tomb of the Paladin.
And
We did.
yeah. Yeah.
It's all an elaborate conspiracy.
it's... It was...
They've been passing this. Oh shit!
Zed. Zed. I run after him just to, at the very least, hope to see what he's doing.
Can you... I think that each of the weapons is being cursed or corrupted for some unknown purpose, and then trying to be moved into positions of power.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes,
But
break the bonds.
There's. Oh shit! You just
Say
the
less.
So-
Bahamut scale.
So Veit is going to leave the room as well to go find Zed.
Of course.
7. Have you felt anything weird from that scale that we got?
Fits like a glove.
Okay,
Like it.
so now I'm worried.
How many holy items are there?
How many did Salic mention?
He mentioned a couple of them.
He mentioned...
We had an
well-
we had an inventory of it, like 5 at least.
Yeah, there was
There was Valor's Edge,
the Sun Scepter, the
Oh,
Sun
there was
Scepter.
the moon
Uh,
bow.
the
well,
Moon Bow,
the Pauldrons, the Moon
The
Bow,
pauldron, yeah.
the Life Hammer,
Yeah, the life hammer.
What-
the
The
Cobb
scale.
Staff, Bahamut Scale.
Yeah.
So far, we have the Sun Scepter, Pauldron's just right there, and Bahamut Scale. Now we have Valor's Edge, which that's 4 for us. And Rusty Blackhand, at the very least, has the Staff of the Cobb,
Yeah.
if not more. We don't.
Yeah.
Know, I would hope that he doesn't have the Life Hammer or the Moon Bow, but
Yeah.
no, the Life Hammer is in minutes.
yes, I know. But that doesn't mean he hasn't
Supposedly.
traveled.
But if they are doing this whole plan to get the relics into positions of power when they're cursed, perhaps
Which is which
Perhaps
is why
that was the first.
we know that it's in Minist.
Right. What if it's... You mean, is it also cursed?
Indeed. I'm willing to,
Shit.
I have, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that it's cursed.
Well, this is
Call it... I don't have any research to back this up, obviously. It's
bad
just...
intuition.
Damn it. That's exactly what I was going to say.
It's
Bardic
this blasted
knowledge.
headband. It may be too smart. Arranis, we need you back so I don't have to be smart anymore.
I forgot that you had the headband.
I hate
So
it.
where's Zed going in all this?
He went to the teleportation circle.
All right.
Okay.
So,
If he's standing guard, I'll let Veit stand with him. If I go, is it like way off, tucked away in the middle of nowhere, this highly secure room with the Valor's Edge? Or is it like down the hall because you went away and came back quick?
I tried to follow him. Did I see it?
what, Valor's Edge?
The room with Valor's Edge in it.
It's nothing special. It's a guarded room with
Oh, okay.
guards.
Yeah, look for the room with guards in front of it.
Okay, I'm gonna stand guard with the guards until I'm told otherwise, because I know it's in there now. I'm not gonna tell them why I'm there.
No, Valor's Edge is on me. I
Oh,
showed it to you. I showed it to everybody. We like the fact that we're in the room is the safest security that we've got.
The kitty's
Okay.
under cat tree.
yay! All right. Okay, I misunderstood. Okay. All right, Zed, Veit, let us know if there's anything that comes through. Give us a shout.
Right.
If I hear a loud curse in Dwarvish, I'll come running.
So what's Veit doing?
So after a few moments of awkwardly guarding, your bard says that the relics are corrupted.
Someone.
Please forgive me. I don't think you should hold on to it. I don't think I should either. So you think, but your friend seems fine at first. That's entirely the point. And you've changed since then, yes?
Paylor's corruption.
The
I'm
conspiracy goes all the way up to the top.
I'm sorry.
There is no pillar.
I'm sorry. I need to insist. Leave it under guard until we can figure it out whether it's good or not. I don't know. Like, of course, but everything you've said is true. Do you have faith in me?
Would you consider yourself a willing creature?
Small session 101.
Sun Brothers.
I'm fine with Sun Brothers.
Yeah.
Then, at least for the night, let's keep it under guard where no one can get to it. Maybe your bard can perform another miracle. Yes, that would be fine.
All right.
Your reasonability always astounds me. I was I was concerned I'd have to. Oh, let's not dwell on that. I've had a rough day.
So, do you two return to the chamber with everyone else?
I think we're staying to guard. And then in the meantime, I'm going to talk with everybody else.
All right.
Because keeping my two characters separate is the best thing for me right now.
Yes. So, Vernon's sword all of a sudden just kind of like just appears.
Vernon.
Just wants to talk.
Quincy.
How long have you had two different colored eyes?
Oh, several days now.
I'd have been more comfortable with always.
Hello.
Okay.
Everyone here is the talking sort, correct?
Yes, and I'm
It doesn't mean I don't tighten the grip on my great axe.
armed and ready.
My name is Quincy. I
Is
believe
Quincy
you
the
are
sword talking or
familiar
is
with
he
my
talking?
brother,
Sorry, question.
as
Is
you
Quincy-
call him, the Black Hand.
Oh. So I was close.
Oh.
It pains me to hear that that name.
Yeah. Would
What's
you
his
rather
When
name?
we were
call him-
alive, he was the Hand of Light. And I was the Hand of Grace.
And how long ago was this?
What year is it?
1105.
200 years? I've lost track.
Not bad. So he said
I
200
fear my
years.
brother has fallen to a dark creature.
Well, yeah. We're pretty sure we know who it is.
Yes, I
And
believe I
we're-
do too. I must tell you, my brother means no harm.
As he hellfire orbs people that we know.
You know he almost killed me, right?
Let me
Twice.
explain.
Twice.
I ask that you listen.
I have a
You do
question.
not have to believe me,
I have a question.
but you should listen.
I'm going to insight check the sword.
I was going to ask, is the sword talking or is Quincy talking through Vernon? I don't know how the hex blade functions.
The sword is just straight up talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna insight check as well.
And every time he says something, I would like to be inciting it. Oh,
Okay.
that's Veit. That's Veit.
I will
That's
also
You know-
be insight checking the sword because this
You
is
know-
the most the sword has ever talked.
I don't know about you guys. This sword, straight up guy. Straight up.
No, Throkk, you really don't trust this sword. Vernon, you're not sure either. Is kind of fucky about it, but Aera, you're kind of actually. Do you think that he's telling the truth?
Oh shit!
Do I get to hit him? Should I hit him?
And I think that
Like this
your
weapon you have?
Quincy might actually be telling the truth.
You're the only one that believes that, though.
You'll have to forgive me if I find doubt in a sword that seems to be corrupting my
Associate.
associate.
Friend?
Gave you a harp.
Colleague.
Gave you a harp.
Another member of the Sentinels.
A fellow sentinel.
Gave you a harp.
A fellow sentinel.
We're working on it, Vernon. Not now.
Not now,
I
Vernon.
understand.
Damn it, Vern.
I still love you.
I understand your apprehension. Please understand. I've been trapped in the Shadowfell for many years. Imprisoned here by Tenebris, the Vile.
Yeah.
So we killed her. Why are you still there?
If only it were that simple. My brother and I marched against Tenebris the Vile,
So we're better than
and we were slain.
Well, you look
What
good
shall I
regardless.
I was slain. I was foolish. The blade that you see before you, Valor's Edge, the crypt that you entered, the grave that my brother had defiled, were all mine.
well,
my body
shit.
rests still within that crypt. I was foolish. I thought that I could defeat her on my own. She lured me in. And as I went to do battle with her, I was set upon by all manner of creatures.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, we killed her son, so her spawn is taken care of as well.
She placed me in the center of the camp as a warning to the rest. My brother, struck with grief, had forsaken Arranis and threw himself from a bell tower. With his dying breath, he swore vengeance against the god who had abandoned us in our time of need. I fear that my brother has sought redemption through another deity and has been deceived by that creature. Please understand. I know that my brother, in his current state, has not shown you kindness. But understand, he seeks redemption for what he has done.
But
And
he
understand
doesn't-
that his remains will not return to this earth until he has truly been redeemed.
Is there a way that he can be redeemed without, I don't know, fucking over the entire world?
I mean,
Otherwise, I'm just gonna kill him. Again.
it sounds a little
And
bit
again.
like.
And again, and again, and again.
And
It
then
sounds
I'll
a
go
little
after
bit-
Blessic. I don't care.
Is Blackhand enthralled to this eldritch being that he thinks is a god? If we kill it, will he successfully find a god to seek redemption from?
Perhaps he does not know that Blessic is an evil god. My brother was always naive,
Yeah,
just like I was.
I'd personally been tipped off by the green flames, the poisonous necrotic vapors, the mad
gl-
cackling, the
glowing
lost
green
insanity.
eye.
Yeah, the glowing
Green
green eye
eye.
is sort of a tip off as well.
Zombie fish people.
Zombie fish people, yeah. All bad all round, but naivete, I guess.
Well, we need to go back to the Holy City
That's-
anyways. Maybe
Will-
there'll be some
That's not
interaction.
naivete. That's willful. That's willful ignorance.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe he hasn't seen him.
I mean,
Oh, I'm so beautiful.
Have you ever seen your patron?
Yes.
every day when I look in the mirror.
For the love of God.
We do not always know what lends their powers to us.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't know that you were Blackhand's brother. We just thought you were talking soul-sucking sword, so...
He is a soul-sucking sword.
Yeah, but he's not just that.
As for the souls, please, I ask that you not judge me.
Well, so far they've been people that piss me off, so I'm not too
The bad
judgmental.
people, at least.
I use the souls
That's
to
what-
one day, hopefully, break these bonds that contain me here.
Everybody wants to break bonds. Jesus.
I would much prefer not the consumption of souls.
Yeah, maybe we can find a way to get you out of there so that, I mean, it'll completely
They are.
gut
I
Intian's
have,
power, but
I
One
have
of them
been
was the
very,
soul of the
very,
Red Queen. That
I have been very insistent on making sure they're always evil creatures.
Yes.
hopefully that doesn't corrupt him.
I would not absorb the soul of a good creature.
Hopefully, it doesn't corrupt you.
maybe we can worry out that when we've killed Rusty Blackhand, so...
As for the sword, I have a theory.
Still.
As a former current, it's hard to understand. I exist in a state of being and non-being at once. Paladin of Arranis. My crypt, if it has been restored, would serve as a temple to Arranis.
Oh, they're working on it.
If there is a fountain, the holy water would act to amplify the powers of a holy avenger.
Yeah, I pitched that for you too.
The holy items are not items. They are, for lack of a better term, a spirit, an idea. And if the will is strong enough, They can be persuaded to move. I imagine the sword my brother now holds is nothing more than a simple long sword.
As long as it's not an answerer. Shit.
So, say persuaded to move. What do you mean by that?
If the twitchy dwarf tried to take the Sun Scepter, it would just go back to Zed.
He would.
Perhaps.
The twitchy dwarf would end up with a mace. Just a regular
Yes.
old mace. And
Perhaps
Zed
a light
would find
bulb.
mace rolling toward him on the ground, and it would end up
Okay.
being the Sun Scepter.
Okay.
This is my theory. Not necessarily proven or disproven.
Well,
Interesting, though.
You did say theory.
Yeah, we'll work to test it later, I suppose.
Vernon,
Yes.
I do apologize for deceiving you for so long.
Well, I was looking for somebody to believe in me. I don't think you deceived me in that way.
I still do.
Oh,
You have much potential and so much more to do.
You have a great personality.
a great heart, no. Great might, no.
Great, strong. No.
It's like saying you have nice hair
you
to
have
a
a nice
cross-eyed.
style.
We have learned much. We have gained much.
Yes.
But I fear that my brother is on the move.
Well,
Well.
yeah.
Pray, I beg of you, bring my brother to his senses. Help him to see the creature that he serves is no god. Bring him back to the light that he once knew. And with that, the sword
So,
I told you all that Quincy was all right.
My
yeah.
I have my doubts.
I've never seen a talking
I-
weapon,
Believe that you're telling the truth for now,
but
if that makes sense.
Throkk
Yeah.
leaves the room with his straight actions, like mumbling to it. Say something, damn it. Say something, damn it.
Yeah, I'm reminded of a story, and Arranis, you have to forgive me. Since I put this thing on, I've just been reading nonstop. It's like my mind is always hungry. But I've been reminded of a story with two brothers, and both of them were trapped inside books, and they were like telling the lead character of the story to go and find the pages to release them from the books, but both of them were bad. And both of them, if you release them from the book, would trap the character inside.
But the character was already from the...
And it turned out that both of them had been instrumental in trapping their father. And that he was the one you had to release. And so, I don't know if somebody saying that the Black Hand is bad necessarily means they're good. Although being trapped by Tenebris the Vile, if he truly was, is a good point in his favor, because Tenebris the Vile was, well, vile.
I have a solution to this.
Sure.
Vernon,
Yes.
I would like you to go around with Quincy, take a tour of the castle. It's very nice. I'm sure you'll love it. and have him tell you about all the different magical enchantments that were placed on it, including teleportation circles and the like.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, and
I
for
will
what
mention this is the most talkative Quincy's ever been.
Well, if Quincy wants our help, he's going to need to be slightly more talkative more frequently in that regard.
So, like, for what it's worth, I wasn't getting any weird vibes off of him while he was talking. I do think that, at least for now, our motives are aligned. But who's to say if it'll stay that way?
Take Throkk with you. That way, if Quincy possesses you, he can bash you on the head.
Right.
It is open.
Right.
Sorry, cat.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go around sort of asking Quincy, what do you know about the teleportation circle? What do you know about any other wards in this area? Seeing if and then waiting and seeing if I hear anything in each place where I ask.
Not
Throkk has
much.
Throkk has the butt of the
comes
handle
from
of his axe right behind your head.
So, Aera.
Yeah.
So the sword slung around the chair that I'm sitting in was that sword's sword.
Yeah.
The sword of the sword.
The sword of the sword.
Here is the conundrum that I face. I trust Vernon and Quincy, and I give them this sword so that whatever happens, happens. And potentially dooming us all. Or, I don't, and I don't, potentially dooming us all.
Or you give
We're
We're not there. We're not there, Vernon.
Oh, sorry. Or you give the Holy Avenger to the real Holy Avenger, now that it's no longer cursed, to somebody who worships Hieronius and can actually use it, given that Vernon, 1, doesn't worship Hieronius, and 2, also already has a kick-ass sword.
I don't think that's how that works.
Why not?
I think that these things enhance the emotion set. So, Victor
What happened to him?
Victor got very... I am very judge, jury, and almost to executioner in his policing of the area.
Okay. But it was cursed.
Right, but what if it is because he's not capable of handling it?
So you think that it wasn't that it was actually cursed, but that he didn't have the aptitude to handle such a powerful item?
I think both.
I mean, we could give it to Vernon. If he starts acting wonky, we could take it away. I mean, so Vernon's a twat. I get that. But he's also, like, an okay guy?
He's an okay twat.
He's saved our lives a couple of times. He tells okay jokes. His breath smells not always awful. I don't know.
Do I know...
Vernon's breath frequently smells of peppermint.
Yes, that was not the question I was going to ask. Mr. DM.
Yes.
From dealing with having to commission real estate and all that kind of stuff, I would probably know some of the dirt on the Worthington family at this point.
Yeah.
Is there anything particularly spicy that would give me
Vernon's entire existence?
That would give me pause.
Basically, existing.
That would give me pause.
Oh, that would give you pause for trusting?
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna message Mike after this dirt.
There is some juicy dirt.
Or maybe I'll just skip Mike and go straight to Rain.
Yeah, I would go straight to Rain because I was gonna say Vernon instinct is the best I can give you.
Well, I meant personally something that would be in the Worthington line or name that would give me pause to trust Vernon on principle.
Not necessarily from what you've.
So, look, if we all end up dead because I give this sword to you, who then gives this sword to a warlock, I just want to say I called it. And I give you the sword.
Whoa, don't put this on me, literally.
You know him best. For better and worse.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
Okay.
For better or for worse, is that a count?
Okay. I mean, I still don't quite understand your reasoning as to why we need to give Vernon the other sword.
Because...
What's he gonna do with two swords?
Swing them both.
That's not how...
Meanwhile, Zed and the noble Veit, something's fucky with the teleportation circle.
Was there any reaction when Vernon and I walked by? Was there any reaction happening? Was there any reaction when
like
Vernon
there's
and I
like
walked by?
red and black lightning just kind of sparking around the area.
So, Lord Falstar, remember everything I said about the mace? Never mind. Never mind.
And with this fiery explosion, the teleportation circle is torn apart, and they're standing in a smoking crater. Is the Black Hand.
Oh
no.
And as you go to attack him, he grabs onto his cloak and pulls it up. It is.
Oh no, he has a prop.
No, I don't have a prop for this, unfortunately.
Oh, that was fucking terrifying for a moment there.
He pulls his cloak up, and it seems to be like just the night sky.
Oh.
And as you go to swing at him, it passes through him. And he steps out behind you.
I'm going to yell in Dwarvish and swear. Make as loud a noise as I can, banging my...
Vernon, let's go. I heard somebody swear in Dwarf, and I think it's Veit.
Alright, okay. Vernon, I have a sword for you!
What? I have a sword!
I know, I keep saying that!
This doesn't make any sense! Why do I need the sword?
Shut up and keep running! Take the sword, damn it!
I take the sword!
The Black Hand slowly draws his weapon and looks over at you, Veit, and just kind of like holds up his like a skeletal hand and like has a sickle in it, and it all of a sudden just kind of starts rotating in his hand and just and it just all of a sudden this blast of air just throws you aside.
Ow.
I have the sword. I have the sword for some reason, and I am running toward the source of the screaming.
The sickle of a bot hide. And the star cloak of Celestian. Just a few trinkets I've picked up in my travels.
Throkk has got a...
I want my blade back.
Yeah, we definitely have it hidden away, and you're never gonna find it. Ever.
He like turns around as you all arrive.
I thought I was going to say Throkk, he hears the dwarven cursing and sprints off in a rage. So he's going to be raging and ready to swing, and swings his axe as soon as he sees the rusty black hand.
So you go to like strike him, and all of a sudden you're calmed. Your rage ends,
Oh.
and there's a circlet around his head,
His head?
around the helm.
Okay.
That like, and you're like,
Hang on.
I'm just like holding the sword, like, Quincy, what do I do? It doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do? Why did they give me the sword? I don't get it.
Just double checking something. Okay, I do not.
Quincy
have that
just kind of says, "Give them the sword."
Give them the sword?
him.
Give him the sword?
Yes. Better yet, let me do it. So Quincy is just
Ching.
floats out, and he just stares at you. He stares at Blackhand stares at the sword. What parlor trick is this?
The one that happens when you come into the parlor without knocking.
Brother.
It says you should have this!
Improvised weapon attack.
Improvised weapon attack!
So you throw the sword, right?
Yes.
And he catches it, and as he does, Quincy just stabs him right through the heart.
Oh!
Oh! What you say?
And
I
he
swing at him again.
falls to his knees and just...
Can I swing at him again?
Quincy, why? Because, brother, I need you to see the light
He needs to
at the end of the tunnel. I feel so cold.
Mavarax uses fire breath.
Drops the sword,
Thank you.
and he grabs Quincy, and he tries pulling it out, but he can't.
Oh.
Both hands. He's trying. And there's this, all of a sudden, this bright flash of light that from Quincy. And, you shield your eyes, and when you finally look again, you see two strong, broad-shouldered, long, flowing black hair men in shining white armor, standing next to each other, both with these large red capes, each a symbol, a hand clenched with a lightning bolt. On the cape, Quincy, the one you would imagine is Quincy. As he's standing closer to Vernon, he says, "I am the grace." And his brother responds, "And I am the light."
Don't ruin this, Zed.
Brother, I've been a fool. He whaps him upside the head. Of course you have! You've always been a fool.
Yeah, Quincy.
Get him, Quincy.
But we both have. We have a lot of damage that we must undo. But I'm afraid our time grows short. And they both just kind of stare at you guys.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank you, gentlemen.
Made a pact.
And ladies.
Yes.
There's much work to be done. Blessing still has power. And the only way to defeat him, and all of a sudden, a portal rips open.
No!
And you see this giant eye with flames.
Oh, there's that fucker. Can Throkk
And
run up
these
and try to smack it?
And thousands of black hands reach out and grab both of them, and drag them into the portal, which slams shut.
Oh, there's two black hands.
Why were they talking so slowly?
They talk at the speed of plot, damn it.
Blessing still has power.
The only way to
And
stop
the only
it is-
way to defeat him is...
Oh no. So what's that mean for Vernon?
No!
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Sword?
Nothing.
Is Valor's Edge still on the floor?
Valor's Edge is gone.
Buddy! Aera takes her cutter out of her bag, or her guitar or whatever, out of her bag. Just hands it over to Vernon. You hold on to this for a while.
I don't know what to do. It's been just.
You'll
Just
find a
draw-
new patron.
Veit is
He used power word kill on Veit. No.
Veit needs a day off.
Poor
It's been a
Veit.
very long day.
Poor Veit.
Vernon is basically like on his knees, just continually going. Where? No.
Nothing.
It's a.
Hit me with an Eldritch Blast. Just see if it works. I can take it.
Yeah, you fire the Eldritch Blast.
Gah!
Hey.
Ow!
And just shoot the other two off into the side. It's like, I didn't want to hit you with all three. Sorry.
Sorry. Shit. That hurts.
All right. Well, I take the weapon that she gave me, and I go. Does that go?
And
away?
it stabs through your hand.
And it stabs through your hand.
Ah! It's not supposed to do that. Oh god! It's supposed to put it into an extra dimensional space. Oh my god! Oh my god, my hand!
Veit, wake up.
No.
Arranis!
Ow!
To recover his hand.
Aw.
It's
Leon.
not supposed to do that.
So-
Oh my god, I'm bleeding.
So,
the one word that you were able to hear when they were being dragged away. Nazis, no. Dragons.
Dragons.
fucking dragons. What your fucking bullshit.
Well,
We've got a list.
we have a list. You need to help recover Vernon's Hexblade powers. We need
The
to.
powers are still here. It's just the
Oh.
blade
Oh, okay. We need to get Vernon a better sword.
A sword.
You need to get Vernon to make a new pact.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Neat.
Vernon, Seven knows somebody in the forest, to the recently created forest to the west here. Or that, are we within the borders of that?
Yes.
Okay. We can go
Maybe
there.
maybe the mistress of the forest will take you as a
It'll go with the aesthetic of your fortress, you know, all elven and leafy and shit. I know losing a friend is hard. Losing a friend is hard. I get it.
plus
What if
she's
they don't
very
like
supportive.
me?
She's
People
very
don't
supportive.
usually like me.
Vernon,
She's a unicorn.
That's why I like
She seemed to like us well
Quincy.
enough.
Vernon, you
Quincy
are
was good.
intractable. You are difficult to get along with, but ultimately your charm wins people over. Just
Doesn't
believe in
sound
yourself. And I know you don't have Quincy to believe in you anymore, but I will believe in you instead, okay? Believe in the Aera who believes in you.
Yours is the sword that will pierce the heaven.
Yours
I
is
don't
the
have
sword that
a
will
sword.
Yours is the sword that will pierce
Yours
your
is the sword
hand.
that will pierce through to the shattered heart
Hands.
and rescue Quincy.
I've got this mark here. I've been stabbed. I stabbed myself.
Because you're a
stupid.
freaking idiot, Vernon.
Hey, I'm not attuned to the sword now. Can I have the headband back?
Well, this one?
Yeah.
No.
So,
I thought you
Vernon,
didn't like it.
I
Yes.
don't.
if you so choose.
Can you imagine him with it?
If I
So, Vernon, if you so choose, you may create a new pact with the Mistress of the Forest.
What is the mistress of the forest?
Unicorn.
She is a unicorn.
Yes.
What's she considered?
A magical
Yeah, what is
She
What
is
it?
considered a celestial.
Fancy.
So your patron
Let
would
me
no
grab
longer
my
be the
book,
Hexblade.
he
It would
says
be
with his
celestial.
hand.
Hold on. I
Did-
think he went to go get his cat or something. Oh no, he went to go get the guide. He went to go
As
get his
he
book.
digs for his books.
Yeah, he went and got his book.
Celestial, huh?
Yep.
Ooh,
Spicy new stuff here.
Spicy.
This is something you can choose. There are others that you can make pacts with, but it is the most readily available.
Mm.
Yeah, you could choose to make a pact with
Celestic.
Disma.
That worked so well for you last time, didn't it, Rain? His last character that made a pact with an old is now a pile of ashes.
Jesus.
Mhm.
Mine isn't. Mine's just an asshole.
Oh, so while he's thinking, Mike, we've been doing Storm King's Thunder, and the Hill Giants have a special attack
Oh
Where
my
you
god,
can
where they sit on people?
where they sit on people.
That's fucking hysterical.
So
Um.
Zach spent the majority of a combat encounter under a giant's ass.
And then
under a giant's ass.
my gnome druid did as well, and she turned into a scorpion, so she'd stop being crushed, but she still couldn't get out.
Jesus.
So she's just scrabbling on the ground, making angry
I and
faces.
Vernon will probably need to think about this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so you know, Pact of the Hexblade is still an option, but it is going to take a lot of time for you to find a new patron.
No.
Black Razor!
No. No.
I'd love to see Throkk wade into combat in the Underdark.
Aera would be so unhappy in the Underdark. She'd be more unhappy in the Underdark than Veit was flying.
I beg to differ.
I absolutely refuse to believe that, because there are actually expansive caverns in the Underdark.
With tall ceilings, very tall ceilings.
Okay. Maybe
I will
High enough for people to
And
cast
after what
Thunderstorm.
just happened with an attack from an old one, an attack from an ancient dragon,
Fair.
I do not think there is anything that can possibly top
I got
what
one.
Veit has experienced
I
today.
got one. All of a sudden,
Is Veit retiring at this point?
Fair.
That depends.
I'm just gonna stay here. I'm going to stay here in River's Keep forever, and
Because-
I don't really care what anyone else has to do. What am I doing? What was that accent? Never
That
mind.
was a good imitation of my attempt to do a Scottish accent. I'm not gonna lie. That sounded just like me not doing that.
Yeah.
That depends, because if you guys are going to Minas next, to where we have a potential lead, then Veit would probably be much more suited than Arranis, and Arranis
Veit.
needs to be an adult.
And if we're gonna topple the religious hierarchy in Minist, who better to come with us than a guy who lived there for 100 years?
I was going to say a bard.
So
I mean, if you want to
the
torture
question now
bring home-
becomes:
Both.
so are you still going to continue to search for the holy artifacts, or are you going to hunt down some dragons? That's the question.
I think we're going to wing it, because that's worked well for us so far.
I would actually like to kind of have a plan. Because the last few sessions have been more theater of the mind. Now, I would like to have a little more structure, at least with the party's plan.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of want to
because-
fight some dragons.
so
we do
here's
Minas-
here's the thing.
I was going to say, if we go to Minist, there's a holy artifact there, and there's dragons there.
Yes.
So,
If we go to Torrentera, there's a dragon, there's a deck of many things, and there's chaotic boundaries of duchies and whatnot.
so let's.
So Empress, there's the Masters.
But I'm assuming she's an ancient blue, just out of character, out of game. Assuming she's ancient blue because we killed an adult blue and that pissed somebody off.
No, we killed a young blue.
Was it a young? Okay,
Yeah, it
well,
was a young.
maybe less likely to die
Yeah.
for the adult. But there's the Master of Masters, which is pretty close to my heart, just as Throkk.
Yeah.
And would
but
be a great
way to get back to a holy
Yeah,
city.
I think
Feed up with Salek and
Yeah, I
actually
think-
look into the Death Knights and
So,
this Celestial
Yeah.
would probably work.
Is there a purpose in looking at the Death Knights now, though?
yes.
we can see if there's a way to.
Well, now we potentially have two. So yes.
There's two. We can look up ways if there's any
Oh my god.
to permanently
God.
like cleanse and get rid of a Death Knight. Otherwise,
Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now. Death Knights are formed when a paladin
Paladin
essentially
breaks their
forsakes
oath
their
and
god.
Well, they're getting-
Oh.
Goes
They
off.
could be-
And they didn't forsake their god anymore. They were just taken away again.
Well, okay. That's the setup. That's the setup until he stabs us in the back with they got tortured until they forsaked. So I still
Or-
think knowing more about Death Knights is a good idea.
Okay.
also see if we can get any information about Blood. And it's the holy cities. Who knows how long those records have been there? Maybe there's something. Who knows? Maybe the
So
Mummy
here's what
Lord
we'll
Pyramid
do.
has a single scroll down in the basement.
Can,
So
can
you
I,
go. You'll fight the Blue Dragon and possibly topple the Masters, head to the Holy Cities to do some research on Death Knights
and Blessing.
and Blessing. Go to the Pyramid and clean up house there.
Yeah, we are high enough level to do that now.
But,
And then Matriarch.
But hang on, but Jim was going to say he had something.
So here is my travel plan. Is that we bring Arranis for a ride because he has teleportation circle and can get us back to our starting location.
Oh no, that teleportation circle is Smithereens.
There's another. But I know. I would know at the very least the capitals.
Yes, you would know the capitals,
and I would probably know one either another one that is in Old Rivers Keep or one in Rivers Keep. Because I get two.
Rivers Keep.
Okay.
Which river?
Because the one in Old Rivers Keep is now destroyed.
No. So the point being is that I can get us back to central location. So my thought would be let's go check out Minist.
Mm-hmm.
Because for 3 reasons. Reason 1 is that we can, while we're doing the travel song, we can cement what we're doing, and it gives us time, because that's a hell of a distance to travel. 2, when we get there, 2 of the 3 things we want to check out are there. Right? There's dragons. There's dragons, there's a holy artifact, and then there's not necessarily information on Death Knights there, or whatever they call it.
Or Blessing.
Black Knights, Blackguard, whatever.
Death Knights.
Death Knights. Yeah, I got it right. So, and then we can take care of, we can spend some time in that region. And then, if we want to go to Torrentera, we can cut through the wildlands, I'm presuming. No?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. Cut through the wildlands.
When the DM is going, yes.
So I'm going to trust Zach on that and just say that that's a bad plan.
Yeah. The wildlands are probably going to be.
We could cut across the sea there, though.
We could teleportate. Okay. We could take a teleportation circle there, back, and then go to Empress. And then go to Torrentera.
Then boat to Matriarch. Then the wildlands after maybe.
Yeah.
In that lake.
Once we're like level 15 or so.
And if I can get a rune sequence in Minist, then we can go back and forth between the 2 places.
Neat. Yeah, I think Minist is a good place to go first. Yeah. And there because then we don't quite have to decide yet if we want to go do relics or dragons. We can go
do relics and dragons.
We can go get that. We can go get that relic, then get the dragon, then go somewhere else.
We can be like, hey, we just killed this dragon. Who's your god now? Give us that item.
Or we could do that. Yeah, we could do in
maybe
either
not
order.
Those exact words. But...
Is there I think there's only 2 instruments of the bards left, right?
3. You have the Olam Harp.
The Olam Harp.
The Falkland Bandor.
Yeah.
Falkland Bandor, and then the Mac for Mid-Cittern.
Yeah.
Because that one was stolen from the Holy Cities.
Right. There's the one stolen from the Holy Cities. Do I know anything about the other 2? Is there one in the area of Minist?
Yes, there is.
Which one? The Olam Harp, isn't it? Yeah, it's the fucking Olam Harp. Let's fucking go to Minist. All my characters want to go there. And they'll go together, gaily.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's go to Minist.
Yeah.
I like Minist, pop back, Empress, either pop back or go down to Torrentera.
Let's
Well, but Minist first.
That's the hopeful game plan. Let's operate under after Minist. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I have thought about it. I think that you all need me quickly. You all need me now. Sorry. You all need me now. There is someone willing to make an agreement nearby.
Need is a strong word. No.
I mean, if you want Vernon to take some time, you can always take one of my characters off me for. It'll be okay.
No, I think I will. I think I will seek out this unicorn.
Lady
I'll
of the
come with.
Forest.
I like flying in the forest.
All right, so you make a quick trip over to.
And I
New
hang
River's
out with
Keep.
Mika and Grace as they arrive 2 days
I
later.
need to.
I will be making all of the plans for everything to be okay if I'm away for an extended period of time. And Veit is going to the mental health ward for a little while.
You were saying something?
Grace, when she finds you, Arranis, she says, "I have been meaning to tell you something. See, when you and the Lady Scarlet get married, I have a special wedding gift for you."
That's an accurate but presumptuous statement.
I think this will help. She reaches into her backpack and pulls out a cittern.
That's my wife.
So
Holy
that's
Damara is the god of tea and music.
So this is going to be the greatest gift I've received in a long time, probably seconded only by the story that you're going to tell in its acquisition.
It was simple. I stole it.
It's the devil's in the details.
It's a legendary artifact. What do you want from me?
No.
A cittern. It's the cittern.
Yeah.
From Empress. And she kind of like holds out, but only as a wedding gift.
Arranis, get busy.
I will have to take that under advisement.
Or you can always steal it from me. As she slides it back into the pack and kind of sets it down on the ground to go and give Throkk a big hug, Zed slyly reaches in and slides it out and goes back.
Do I see this?
Nope.
Wait. No, she doesn't see it.
You gotta.
I don't see it either.
I don't. Here's my debate on why I would see it regardless of anything. Here is my logic. There is no way on the Green Earth or whatever we're calling this world
The green
that
green Clelen.
that Arranis' eyes left that instrument for a moment.
You blink and
Fair
it's gone.
point.
And from there, I know that two people in the room are capable of making it disappear so quickly. One of which is in a literal bear hug.
I'm not a barbarian anymore. Get it right.
A metaphorical literal bear hug. So I know that Zed has it at the very least.
Yes.
You do.
Okay.
Yes, the Megformid Cittern.
I'm pretty sure it's the only one labeled Cittern.
She did. I'm sure she'll
I
be
love
very
it.
proud of you.
She was definitely
She's
proud of
son
me
of a
when I
bitch.
managed to, like, session 3, had a conversation with her, and I managed to sneak a tail ring onto her tail without her noticing. As the clumsy,
And
as,
that's why they
as
got
the
married.
clumsy orc, half orc.
I thought you were going to say you knew.
And that's how I met your mother.
I thought that's how you were going to say that you knew that.
Knew what?
That you knew that she had the harp or had the Cittern this whole entire time.
Yes, it's a divine ring of clairvoyance.
Zed, did you just do me a favor? Thank you.
Oh boy. Throck's gonna take Grace
All right,
and Luca
so
away.
you head back
Family times.
to New River's Keep and find yourselves in the presence of the lady of the mistress of the forest. Beautiful, large unicorn. And she, kind of kneels down.
Look at how awesome I am.
Basically as a way of, bowing to you.
Throkk does one of those, sort of things. I think Throck's actually given this unicorn more face than he's given the King of Relden over the course of the various encounters.
I might need to take a different pact.
I see some new faces.
Yes, introduce yourselves.
Remind
guys.
me, has Aera met
Yes,
the unicorn? Okay.
Aera got
Yo.
sick after being teleported.
Yeah. Didn't throw up this time. Counting it as a win.
Well, we just met her. I don't know if there was any shifting.
Counting it as a win.
That's 2 times.
And she looks at Veit and just goes, "Oh, another holy man. How lovely."
Holy dwarf.
He doesn't seem to be fond of other deities. I don't take it to heart.
I've had my eyes opened recently about blind faith.
That it
Also,
works because you had a giant spear fall from the sky.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That
he
was your
hasn't
faith,
improved
not
his
mine.
pun game at all.
Both ways. For better and worse. Blind faith is important to keep in mind. At least I can drink like a dwarf.
Nah, they'd be having some
And then she
20% ale.
over to Vernon.
Hello.
Hello.
I don't know how to address you. I'm Vernon Woodrow Worthington.
I am known as the mistress.
Mistress of the forest.
Yes. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry. I wish it were under better circumstances. See, I was associated with one Hand of Grace. Unfortunately, he's sort of been put out of the picture. I find myself in need of forming another partnership of a similar style.
How dreadful.
From what I've heard, that you might be someone who's interested in making such an arrangement.
I could be persuaded to do such a thing.
Yes, I would like to know what if such an agreement were to be met, what you would want of me, and all I really want to do is to help these people. I like them; they're good people.
Indeed they are. And in order to help them, I ask that you keep a strong mind. If you are to make a pact with me, you must abstain from alcohol and other intoxicants.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Looks at Tic Tac. You could never do this.
That doesn't seem so bad. I don't drink very much as it is anyway. I could do that. Is that all?
And of course, her horn glows and she places it upon you. And with this bright flash, and all of a sudden, your pants kind of feel weird.
What?
Like, tight around the back.
Okay. Look, the horn glowed and then the pants got tight. That's all I heard.
No,
No.
he's got a tail.
Yep.
Oh. I want to swish
fluffy-
I want to swish my tail.
It
Swish it.
twitches.
What's
It's a unicorn tail.
I'm majestic.
Now look what you maybe did. Now I'm agreeing with Zed.
I honestly, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say.
So, does that come with all appendages?
Good lord. Excuse me, I have a vow to abstain from such base do I have to abstain from
Alcohol.
just the alcohol? Just
alcohol and other intoxicants.
Or is he celibate as well? Because, you know, unicorns and virgins and all that.
She kind of you know that one in the Lego movie, the part where she's like ugh, and then the horse goes like right? Essentially that's what the unicorn does. Alcohol, tobacco, other such things. As for carnal pleasures, I have no misgivings. Yes, Red Sand.
Find a lady or dude or somebody else who likes your tail and just go for it.
Oh,
Rock, were you
alright.
wriggling your eyebrows at Vernon?
So next time.
I'm majestic. I'm glad he's
All right.
happy.
Overall, how do you feel that the session was?
Good. Gosh, what a twist.
God damn it.
What?
I have to bring both of my characters to fucking Menace.
So
I'm gonna need vodka for that.
As the DM, you can see us whispering to each other, right?
No.
Not at all? Are you sure?
No, I can only see whispers to me and from me.
For some reason, I thought I could see whispers between characters in one of the games I was running. But I had said forever ago. It was just, or not even like last session, maybe 2 sessions ago. I was like, just wait. Quincy's gonna be the disembodied spirit of the Black Hand.
Yeah, you said that. You did.
He did say that.
He said it.
He said that, yeah.
Oh,
You were
close.
very close.
You were really close.
oh,
Twin brother, close enough.
Twin brother.
twinsies.
And then they both got dragged into the pit.
See,
One of these days, I'm gonna be able to smack that eye with my great
The
axe.
metaphorical pit.
my thought
The
was that
metaphorical pit.
if Vernon attuned to the sword, that would put Quincy in the sword.
What was the deal with the sword? Like,
It was Valor's Edge. It was his old sword.
Yeah, it was
but,
the Black Hand's old sword.
Wasn't it like corrupted?
It was.
It had been, and then they purified.
I purified it. I forgot to mention that part because I was trying to play
No,
it cool.
he
wanna
did
give me
mention
the
it.
corrupt-
So actually,
you did
no.
mention it.
It was never. It was not Valor's Edge. Valor's Edge again is kind of like takes the form and whatever.
Oh, it's more of an idea.
The sword that you had from Tenebris was actually the Hand of Light's old sword.
Not Valor's Edge, just the sword.
And then it became
It was
Valor's
the
Edge.
sword that belonged to Quincy's brother. That Tenebris had taken basically as a trophy of like, fuck you.
Okay.
A plow just went by and nothing happened. That's disturbing.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm so happy I bought so many groceries.
Right.
Oh,
So,
boy.
like,
That was a lot to do in one session, though. Like,
Yeah, I
you
thought
guys
you were going
covered
to-
a lot of ground.
Yeah.
that could have easily have been 2 sessions, and it really should have. But we're okay.
But we kept going.
But
Yeah, we
we
kept
kept damn, guys, like, it was just like one thing after another. Like, we were on a roll, so I was like,
Oh,
Fuck, I guess I have to stay up.
Ooh, I'm gonna.
I was like, I wanted to end it with the fucking ship plummeting into the sea.
I'm gonna chop down that mast.
Yeah, and then it was like, no, we can do a little bit more.
No, we can do a little more. No, we
Just
can
a
do
little bit more.
No, we can
Just a
do
little bit more.
What was the
Look over, it's
speaking of-
1250. I'm a bitch.
Just like,
Speaking of island, what was the breakup of the gold?
Alright.
Say that again.
No, it was
150 platinum.
150 platinum.
You said 1500. Just
It
making
was
sure.
900, not 9,000.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we were right on the amount of platinum we got because
Yeah.
there's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
And 500 gold pieces? 2,000 each. Okay. So Veit's doing good on money. Arranis has not had a payday in a while.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
he's still actually sitting on 1,000 platinum pieces at this
Taking
point.
care of kids is expensive.
It's just the one. Although I
Taking care
suppose
of-
that everybody taking care of an entire section of the kingdom is also
What's Veit doing again? Sorry, I was busy looking up Celestial
Taking, coming with.
stuff.
so because we're going to Veit's home.
Yes.
Veit's going along.
Cool.
Because Arranis has a vested interest in not seeing the world destroyed, Arranis is coming along.
Oh my
And
god.
there's an instrument there.
And there's an instrument there, and he has the magic let's go home.
Home button. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna give.
So-
I'm gonna give 100 platinum to Grace.
So, one other thing I should
whatnot.
mention for Vernon, because your expanded spell list has changed, if you want to, you can reselect all of your spells.
Yeah. I was already like, okay, I'm getting rid of the spells that are like sort of the Edgelord Hexblade theme spells and going.
Yeah, because okay, so here's the Hexblade spell: Shield and Wrathful Smite for
Yeah.
level, Blur and Branding Smite for 2nd level, Blink and Elemental Weapon for 3rd level, 4th level is Phantasmal Killer and Staggering Smite, and then Vanishing Smite and Cone of Fold for 5th level. Here's the Celestial expanded spell list: Cure Wounds and Guiding Bolt for 1st level.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
taking Cure Wounds, Revivify, because it's on the list. Why not?
So
I'm
going to recommend Guiding Bolt.
Guiding Bolt.
Just
Guiding
because
Awesome.
Guiding Bolt at 5th level that recharges on a short rest, that is like, if you hit with that, that's like 10d6 on a target or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. And the next attack has advantage.
Okay, I could get rid of Enervation and take that.
Which gets rid of some of the edgelord stuff.
Yeah, it gets rid of some of the Edgelord stuff.
Edgelord stuff.
So I'm giving Grace 100 platinum for.
That makes sense. What does Guiding Bolt do at 5th level?
A lot of
it's
damage.
Like 8d6, I want to say.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Let's see.
Plus another d6. So yeah, it's going to do 8d6 on
Plus
a target.
charisma because it's radiant.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah,
Nice.
he gets the bonus cantrips Light and Sacred Flame.
Yeah. I don't really need Enervation now because I've got all these healing abilities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus Healing Light at 1st level, you gain the ability to channel Celestial wounds. You have a pool of d6s that spend to fuel this healing. Number of dice dice pool equals 1 plus your Warlock level. So that's 12d6. As a bonus action, you can heal one creature you can see within 60 feet of you, spending dice from the pool. The maximum number of dice you can spend at once equals your Charisma modifier. So as a bonus action, he can do 5d6 healing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I have a cantrip that lets me do, what is it? At this level, 3d8.
3d8 Radiant plus your Charisma.
Yeah, plus Charisma.
Because Radiant Soul, you have resistance to radiant damage, and when you cast a spell that deals radiant damage or fire damage,
I think I already have this included.
yeah, you can add your Charisma modifier to one radiant or fire damage roll that spell against a target. He also has Celestial Resistance. Starting at 10th level, you gain temporary hit points whenever you finish a short rest.
Cool.
These temporary hit points equal your Warlock level plus your Charisma modifier. Additionally, choose up to 5 creatures you see at the end of the rest. Those creatures each gain temporary hit points equal to your Warlock level plus your Charisma modifier.
Oh my gosh, that's so neat.
1, 2, 3,
It's kind of like a
6,
discount inspiring leader.
9.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that never happened anyways.
And
Oh, wait.
Vernon never
Oh,
even
fuck
has to
off.
talk to us for it.
I actually think, technically speaking, I think those things can stack.
They can, I think.
I thought they were both
No.
bonuses.
No.
They're temporary HP, so a higher replaces the whatever was there.
Oh, temporary HP doesn't stack. Okay. That changes in I'm still thinking of Pathfinder. My bad.
Oh, wait, I'm down
all
as well. Hold on.
Any
1, 2,
like
3,
5 points
4,
here and there
5,
RP experience?
7, 8, 9.
Yes, so everyone gained another 500 experience for RP experience.
That's a lot of role playing experience.
Did you guys like the dragon fight?
That was great. That was really intense.
Scary.
It was good. I was like, oh no.
And just
This
a
is-
lance of
why.
sunlight coming in and like
And I thought Odin had
That
done
was
here.
so great.
Did I actually roll the right thing for when you did it?
You didn't roll the right thing, but he rolled for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And before Odin comes
I
down
can
to
also
find Gungnir.
replace. I I can also replace my level 6 spell because it's currently Circle of Death. I don't think that fits.
I think
Yeah.
that's perfect.
It's
Conjure
perfect for
Field?
Vernon.
I don't know if
Conjure
heals
Fey.
I want
Oh,
to make
no.
No.
dance.
No, don't do that to Mike. Don't do
I
that to Mike.
Conjure Fey.
Conjure Fey. Please don't do that to me.
He just did a cool thing for you. Don't ruin it.
I only do the conjure spells for flavor.
Yeah.
And that's
Let's see. I can do True Seeing, Mass Suggestion, Flesh to Stone, Eye Bite, no.
Eye Bite.
No, or Arcane Gate.
Eye Bite's good.
Or I could keep Circle of Death.
Or you can keep Circle of Death.
What's Arcane Gate
Investiture
do?
of Flame, Investiture of Ice, Investiture of Stone, Investiture of Wind, Mental Prison, Scatter, and Soul Cage.
Soul
Cage was too extra, even for Vernon.
Yeah, Soul Cage was too much for even the Hexblade version of Vernon. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's that right. Use it as a material component. No, that's messed up.
I like that Vernon, as he grows up and becomes less foppish, the universe conspires to make him more foppish.
Yes.
No, he has a delightful unicorn tail.